BM. In sixth semester, we have two components of BSDC. So I'll be just, it's already, if you go through the subject matrix and just below the curriculum structure, we have given all the details, okay, of both the components, BSDC, component A and component B. Component A is about, industry internship, and component B about, the placement training program. So, okay. Yeah. As I have already told you, the basic objective behind introducing BSDC, that is, skill development component, is to enhance the classroom learning and to provide training and experiential learning opportunities for the students, and to provide an opportunity to apply knowledge and skills acquired by the students in the classroom to professional context. Can we go to the next slide where we, this is about, the first part of the BSDC component, which is industry internship. So each student shall work in a business organization for 3 weeks during the vacation between 5th and 6th semester. Let's say this time, okay, they did not get that 3 weeks because after the examination, you had some time, and then, teachers had to come for valuation. Okay, some of the institutions who were in touch with me, I told them that, they can go ahead immediately after the examinations, and the students have completed internships. In some college, what has happened is students had gone out of station, or they had gone to their native place, and some of them have completed their 3 weeks of internships in the native place itself, because there is no boundaries as such, geographical boundaries. If a candidate has come from Kerala, and then, if he wants to do his internship from there itself, he can do it. So this is what we said even in NGO internship. Okay, let's not limit to the geographical. Some colleges have NRI students. Okay, so let's say, they have gone back to, let's say, Dubai, and if they want to do their internship from there, fine. So all we want to know, certificate from the organization where they have done that 3 weeks of internship. Some students, in some of the colleges or faculty members have approached me saying that, now they can they do it? They did not get the industry, or, there was COVID. So, there was some problem. Some of the industries were not allowing. Now, as the industries are opening, and then, that pandemic and the fear of, being in a group or being in a crowd is also, is coming down. So slowly, the parents are allowing, and the candidates also have confidence, and the industries are also allowing internships. They're welcoming interns. So therefore, can we do it now? Yeah, there is no, otherwise, your candidate will not be able to complete the 6th semester without that internship. So 3 weeks of internship. Where are you going to do it is up to you, because we have not put any condition that it should be a big company, MNC, or middle-sized company, small scale. Even if a candidate is ready to do with Big Bazaar, or more, or any other, okay, organization, they can do with CA firms, accounting firms. Okay, they can do with hospitals, they can do it in nursing home. Because, the field is so vast, they can intern with a hotel. Okay, the field is so vast for management students. So you can work in a hospital, or you can work in a grocery store, or you can work with a startup company. It's up to them. Okay, but 3 weeks. So all we want to know, certificate from this organization. Okay. Go back. Can you go back? Here. The entire batch of students to be divided equally among the department faculty members. The faculty members should be the mentors or guide to the students in internship process. Let's say you have 60 students and you have 4 faculty. So that means, 15 students per faculty. Let them do the internship wherever they want to do. Your guidance is required where? In the preparation of report. That's it. Okay, so they have to submit the certificate of completion. That should be part of the report. In the report itself, that let them put the certificate of completion. Now, some of them will ask, is the Xerox copy okay? Should they paste the originals? Let them have the originals, because when they are preparing their resume, Along with that, if they have a document, original document with them to show it, okay, it would be good. So even if they give a Xerox copy along with the report, that's enough for us. Okay, we will accept it, because anyhow, this report is not being submitted to BOE or to the university. It will be with the college. So therefore, it is up to you. Okay, leave the originals with the candidates. They can use it later on. Take the Xerox copy. Okay, and then, certificate of completion of internship by the organization to the college, along with the brief report of not less than 25 pages. It should not be less than 25 pages, about 25 pages, which we wanted to say is about 25 pages. Now the question, I think, a couple of teachers called me and said that, should it be like, how we were insisting upon when they were doing research project, profile of the industry, and then, research design, data analysis and all that. They were doing research. So all that was required. Data gathering was required. Now it is not necessary. They are going to prepare a report of 25 pages to share the experiences, what they have learned. So the report contains a brief detail of the organization. Okay, what that report should contain. Okay, we have put it in the next slide. So if you go to the next slide, the report format can be this. Can you go to the next slide? I'll come to the marks allocation. Yeah, the report can consist of all this: name of the organization, vision and mission, address and head office of the organization, history of the organization, if there is a history or a background for that organization. Okay, type of ownership, whether it is a sole proprietary organization or a joint stock company or a cooperative store. Okay, then department product profile. Okay, what are they producing? Okay, and then how many products? Okay, departmentation, how many departments they have, and then HR, how many people. Okay, so number of employees, organization structure, there is a spelling mistake, please excuse me, organization structures, financial data, if the organization is ready to provide financial data. Okay, we cannot insist on the financial data. If the organization is ready to provide financial data, okay, that can be reflected, because I told you, they can even work in a hospital. They can work with a nursing home as such. So they may not be ready to share the cost data or the financial data. If the financial data is available, let's say if they're working for BHEL, interning with BHEL or interning with public sector organization, then data is available. And sometimes, data is available in the financial report. So they can give the latest financial report, annex it. And then, SWOT analysis, okay, of that business. How, I worked this organization, I interned with this organization, or I worked with this organization for about 3 weeks. So what are the strengths of the organization? What is the weakness and opportunities and challenges that the organization is facing? Okay, we can help the student with this aspect. Okay, SWOT analysis. I think, this is, can you go further? Yeah. That is, a profile of the introduction to the industry. Okay. The first chapter can be introduction to the industry. When they're writing the profile of the organization is what I told you. The whole thing is the profile of the organization. And then, intern experience means I'm interning, I'm working, my experience. Okay, 3 weeks I have worked, day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay, where I was taken, what did I learn? Let's say, day 1, I was put in the operations. 1 week I was put in the operation. Let's say, I'm working for I'm interning with a bank. Okay, the first week, I was in the loan section. And then, second one is, let's say, in the customer handling section or business development section. Okay, so what did I experience? What did I learn? Okay, throughout that 3 weeks can be the intern experience report. For this, we always tell the student, take a journal, like a diary book. Okay, maintain day 1, what did you do? Day 2, what did you do? A summary of all that can be summed up as an experience, intern experience. Okay, let's say I'm working with a pharmaceutical company. I'm made to work in a costing department or, a stores department. So what did I learn in these departments? That I can bring it as intern experience report. Let them write. Okay. See, once again, if I put it in a box, what the students will expect is, you give me bullet, I will fill up and the to by and all that. So therefore, we will not do that. Let them write whatever they want. Okay, language may be little poor, doesn't matter. We will correct it. We will give it as an open option. Okay, so otherwise, it will become copy paste. Okay, and finally, conclusion, summary. What do they feel about this internship experience? Okay. And learning outcomes. See, learning outcomes can be what did they learn in terms of knowledge? Okay. Because concepts are being taught in the class. Okay. What did they learn about? Okay. Banker customer. Okay. How did they find working in a bank? Or, they are working in a store more. Or, they are working with Giryas. Okay. We teach them about marketing, advertisement, promotion, and all that. How to convince a customer. I found that, see, why this industry internship, why did it trigger off is, in MBA level or even in the engineering courses, they do this internship with at a high level with organizations. But what I felt is, I'm sorry, when I go to buy something, even in a small fancy store near my house, a lot of, Rajasthani, Marwadis, have these fancy stores. Okay, I see that, a small boy of 8 years old, I just want to buy a bindi sticker, that's it. But, I end up buying so many things. Which means, they have the way of, showing things to the customer. Idu kodla, idu togoli madam, idu color bandide nodi madam, hosadu. So that we don't see in Chickpet. Even in small stores also we can see. So which means, we talk about customer satisfaction, customer is God and all that. But when you really put it in Girya or, in some matching blouse center, okay, how to convince customer to buy a particular product, they will understand the difficulty of it. Okay, so learning outcomes, what knowledge, what skills they have gained, and confidence. Okay, and capabilities. What capabilities they have. Counting coins. One set of students, we sent to bank for internship, and I think 4 or 5 students they were working with a bank, and then after a week we got a call from the bank saying that your students are not coming anymore. And then we were wondering why, what happened. And especially girls' college, we also do, in the name of, doing intern, are these students, going elsewhere is one question. Or, did somebody, did not speak to them properly, or were the officers little harsh to them and all that. So this was our concerns. ಒಂಚೂರು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಸಾಕು, ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಟು ದೆಮ್, ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಸೆಡ್ ಇಸ್, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ವಾರದಿಂದ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಕೌಂಟ್ notes and how to count coins. Okay, perhaps they're testing your patience level. In one of the placements, when we sent our students, okay, they were put into a lot of process, okay, GD, and then interviews and all that. One candidate walked out at 5 o'clock. I've been in this process from 9 o'clock. She could not take the stress, of waiting. And some companies are purposely, testing your tolerance level. Okay, patience. Okay, so these are the things, which our students will have to understand. BBA students, it's not like that, I have done my BBA, now I'm ready to become a manager. Directly I'm going to, that happens only in movies, no? Okay, I'm the father. I have an industry. So my son is coming for doing his MBA. Straight away from the airport, I'll take him to the this one chairman's cabin. And then, I make him sit in the chairman's chair and say that, look, beta, now, you are the owner. That happens only in movies. Okay, the students will have to come from the grassroots level. From down the line, they have to learn. And some of the industries have made it. Okay, though they are the owners, like Azim Premji's, okay, Wipro, if I have learned from others saying that, he made his son, who is now one of the directors of the company, he made him come through the shop floor level directly. He was not inducted directly into the director's level. So therefore, they need to understand the field. They need to understand the nitty-gritty of the business. Only when they are in the front desk or the shop floor, they will understand the nitty-gritty of the business. So therefore, their confidence. Ask them to put it, what is the knowledge they have gained? What is the skill that they have gained? What is the competency? Can they speak to the customer in any language? Okay, confidently. Have you really understood, what the customer wants? Okay, and capabilities. Okay, confidence and capabilities. So knowledge, skills, and 2 C's, confidence and capabilities. Okay, let them write this much. That will be the component of the report. And how the report has to be evaluated. Should it be sent? No, can you go back? Yeah, marks allocation. Okay, earlier, we were sending the research reports, and then the BOE team had to send the Viva examiners and all that. Now it is not necessary, because as NEP says, we have to become self-managed colleges or, autonomy. Over a period of time, we have to get our autonomy. So which means, we have to strengthen our own systems and process and also value systems. So therefore, let the students really do this project, and let us really evaluate, and let us call the examiners from other colleges. For example, BMS College for Commerce and Management, you can call from the parent body, BMS College, or you can call opposite, you have a college, Jain College, and then you can go as examiners. They can come to you as examiners. We'll believe the faculty members. Okay, so it's 75 marks for the internship report, what they prepare. You can value it and you can award the marks. It's like internal assessment. And 25 marks for the presentation and Viva examination. Let the student prepare a PPT. Okay, prepare a small PPT of 5 to 6 slides indicating all this, what is the profile, etc., learning outcome, everything can be in the form of PPT. And after the PPT, let the examiners ask 1 or 2 questions. Okay, and that is Viva. Presentation and Viva carries 25 marks. Okay, it can be conducted at the end of the semester by the external faculty from among the panel of examiners identified by the college. Now, I also get a call, ma'am, panel of examiners adu revise madilla, pustag matte panel after BCU, after trifurcation, panel of examiners is not yet, updated. So therefore, call any senior faculty, okay, conduct examination. Institutions, along with the IA, even this marks will go along. Okay, so along when you are sending the internal assessment marks for your subjects, BSDC component will also be there. A and B part will be there. For 100 marks, you can send it. Okay. Can you go to the next? Yeah. Okay, over here, BSDC also has B component. Okay, the B component is relating to placement training. Okay, either the teachers can do it, or you can give it to some other organization which has expertise in this. You can outsource it. It's up to you. Shall conduct placement training for a minimum of 2 hours per week. The student should be trained in the areas of personal interview, resume preparation. If you remember, in the 5th semester, the focus was on aptitude. Okay, training the students in aptitude. The focus over here is on resume preparation, and then, personal interview, email etiquette, corporate etiquette, and work discipline. So you can call people from the industry, have guest lecture, and this can be done by our faculty members only. We need not, outsource it. Okay, resume preparation, personal interview, corporate etiquette, work discipline, etc. How the marks should be allotted. Now, the whole thing carries 100 marks. Okay, but if the department is not in a position to do it, you can give it to you can outsource it and ask them to do the evaluation also. 100 marks, they will evaluate. You have to tell them the scheme of evaluation. They will do it for you. Okay, the relevant marks are to be awarded to the students on completion of the training. IA marks shall be awarded on the basis of practical record, 25 marks. That means, they have to maintain a practical record indicating all the work they have done. Okay, resume, how many types of resume, a sample resume and all that, they can bring it to their practical record. Email etiquette, whatever the 30 hours, 2 hours into roughly, let's say, 10 weeks, it takes about 20 hours, 20 to 25 hours. So whatever they have done in the classroom, they can bring it to the practical record. That practical record will carry 25 marks. And you can conduct a mock personal interview. And for that mock personal interview, 25 marks. And you can conduct a test on resume preparation and etiquette, which will carry 50 marks. So it is with the department. Okay. So whatever the evaluation shall be done by the panel of internal examiners. Okay. Identified by the department and approved by the principal. So maintain document. If at all you are going for NAC, all this becomes important. And when the LIC committee comes from the university, they will ask for the document. Okay. So the institution shall send the marks to the university along with IA of other subjects. I hope it is very clear, and thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Okay. Non-core subject. Okay. That I think, on 7th, they have called for the meeting. So I think on 7th, we will decide. I'll tell you something. What happened is, in the list of subject earlier, whatever subjects we were giving to the 6th semester BCom and BBA students, the subjects were creativity and innovation, value education. These are the 2 subjects that we were teaching. Now, these 2 subjects are not there in the list. Okay. So therefore, the BOS, it will be put in the BOS on Tuesday. So therefore, I think by Wednesday, we can circulate it. Okay. More or less, they want to keep Nagraj, will you say non-core? Yeah, subjects. It will be sure. Okay. But wait for the official circular. This is an unofficial this thing, because BOS meeting is called on Tuesday. So more or less, they want to decide on these 2 papers: research methodology for BCom, because they have not learned research methodology subject in the 6th semester course. Nowhere they have learned. In fact, they wanted to bring research methodology for both, because in the list of subjects given, research methodology is there, and one more subject, HRD, is also there. We cannot bring research methodology for BBA because they're already learning business research methodology. It's a duplication of a paper. And then we had to look into HRD, whether they're learning HRD at any level, including specialization. It's not there. I checked. I checked. Some other subjects are there. HRD as such, human resource development, is not there. That title is not there. Something else is there. Yeah, organization development and change management is there. So therefore, this particular title is not there in any of the, it's not there even in HR specialization. So I think the department is thinking, the teachers, senior teachers are thinking about introducing these 2 subjects. Yeah, the non-core will be, or the examination pattern will be objective type. It cannot be descriptive. So whether it is research methodology or HRD, it will be objective type. Okay. The content, we will let you know in another 2 or 3 days time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, creativity innovation is not there because it is not there in the list of the subject. In fact, we in the subject discussion, I mean, when we saw the list of the subjects, it's not there. I mean, either value education or creativity innovation. Both the subjects are not there in the list. And whatever is there in the list, we have already provided. IC, we have already provided. EVS, Science and Society, and then, culture, diversity, and society also we have provided. So what else is there? Subject. So the teachers who went through all the list, they suggested that these two subjects can be introduced for BCom and BBM. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Can we wind up? Any other doubt? Yeah. On which aspect, ma? The industry internship, 75 marks. 75 marks is internal only. Okay. The remaining 25 marks is by the external examiner. Yeah. Viva. Yes, ma. No. 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 Yeah. Department. It is to be conducted by the department. Yeah, internally faculty members can conduct a mock interview and award the marks. Yeah. You have to submit the consolidated marks for 100 to the university. But internally, that 25, 25, and 50, what we have given, that can be done by the faculty members. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, no problem, sir. They can do it. So we can do it. But one point is, no. So what happens is when we send 4 or 5 students, okay, one will do the work, the other people will copy paste. So there is a chance of when we, you can put the same company but different departments. Yeah, you can say. 3 to 4 is enough for one industry. We can put them in different departments. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we have a subject orientation program in different classrooms simultaneously. So coming to income tax 2, resource person is Dr. Mahesh Kumar KR and Dr. Anika Banu, so which will be organized in the seminar hall itself. Next is strategic management by Dr. Priya Srinivasan, room number 301 in the 3rd floor. International business, Professor Lavanya K, room number 302. Information technology for business 2, Professor Sarya Banu, room number 303. Finance specialization, risk management and derivatives by Dr. Sandesh Bhatt, MLA AHL, room number 201. Finance specialization, international finance by Rajkumar Chauhan, MLA AHL, room number 202. Marketing specialization, digital marketing and HR specialization, data analysis specialization, HR analytics will be in the same room, room number 203, will be conducted by Dr. Arvind Reddy. Marketing specialization, supply chain and logistic management by Mr. Venkateshaya, room number 204. HR specialization, international HRM by Dr. S. Sateshwar, room number 205. Organization Development and Change Management by Professor Gayatri, room number 102. Data Analytics Specialization, Finance Analytics by Dr. Girish, room number 103. So you all can move as per the room allotted, as per the subjects. Thank you.